not you competing with them. They are competing with you, okay? One of the most beautiful things about, surrendering everything to God is that you don't ever have to compare yourself to anyone, and you don't ever have to compete with anyone, because once you have God advocating on your behalf, there's nothing more powerful than that. God will advocate for his. God will defend his, right? So anything that God has for your life, any plan, any blessing, any assignment that God has for you, nobody can get in the way of that. And understand that God is very orchestrated. God knows exactly how to communicate with people to encourage them when they're making their decisions, because God gives us all free will, right? But God does encourage us. And when God encourages us, it helps us make the right decisions in our life. And this is one of the reasons why we do have the Bible, because it helps us stay disciplined, right? And the Bible says that God establishes our footsteps. Once we surrender to him, he establishes our footsteps. So the beautiful thing about having this type of relationship with God is anybody that he's supposed to bring into your life and that he feels you are the best person for, he is also going to advocate to them. He is also going to communicate with them about you. Okay, so the Lord said they are competing with you. You're not competing with them, they're competing with you. And the Lord specifically was talking about counterfeits. Okay, he was talking about the other women that are after your partner. They see you as a threat. You don't see them as a threat. You know why? Because you're not really seeing them unless God shows you them. So you don't see them. You're not looking for them. You're not finding them. No. The only time you are ever even aware of a counterfeit is when you prophetically see them, whether they show up in the spirit, whether they show up in a dream, whether they show up at all. And whenever they do show up and God allows you to see them and allows you to be aware that they are around, it's because he's revealing something about them to you so you can take heed, okay? Because God is going to always make sure that you are 10 steps ahead. He's going to always make sure that you are discerned and well discerned in order to instruct your path, in order to guide your footsteps, right? So they appear in the spirit. You see them in the spirit. So you see them in the spirit before you even see them in the physical. But many of them, they found you in the physical. Many of them, they are definitely watching you.